Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 2 Part 3. So, last episode, I was talking about something with Akira Kitamura, lost my train of thought. I remember what it was, so I want to say it right here before I forget. So, Akira Kitamura, as I've talked about, is the actual creator of Mega Man. He worked on Mega Man 1, and he worked on Mega Man 2. Mega Man 3 is when he left. He didn't work on Mega Man 3. But, what I was going to say was that you have these items in Mega Man 2 that are essentially like your Rush Jet and all the Rush stuff. And even though he didn't work on Mega Man 3, apparently, according to the guy who made Mega Man 3, the planner behind it, who also wasn't Keiji Inafune, by the way, but apparently, according to the planner behind Mega Man 3, Akira Kitamura gave him a bunch of notes for things that he wanted to see in Mega Man 3, and one of them was Rush the Dog. So Rush the Dog still came from the brain of Akira Kitamura. All right, I'm gonna go random again. Airman, nope, and hopefully it's Heatman. Damn it! I want to fight Heatman and get it over with. Okay, Flashman, whatever. I love Flashman, by the way. I love his level. And the music, too. The music's fucking awesome. So, something I do, by the way, I'd say this is probably one of the nerdiest aspects of me, is I love the hell out of video game music, and I blame Mega Man 2 for a lot of that. I think down is the path? It's either down or middle. Oh, wait, since I have Crash Bomb, I can get the E-Tanks, too. Wait a second. Oh, it's just an extra live up there. Live, whatever. Oh, I guess you also need item 3, maybe? Whatever, doesn't matter. Honestly, going to that right drop-down doesn't matter at all. You just don't fight this guy. Yeah, actually, and now that I'm thinking about it, you can also get that E-Tank without... You don't need anything for the E-Tank in this level. Alright, so you just need to drop... Actually, I don't think you even need to drop to this right part. I think you can get it regardless. I think this is just for like a little bit of health. Yeah, that would be Crash Bomb for health. This one's not going to do much of anything except the noodle guys. And then on the right here, lets me avoid that guy, but drops me with this other dude. Yep. And the health. But yeah, so nerdiest thing about me, probably, is the fact that I love video game music, and I blame Mega Man for a lot of that, because Mega Man's music is so good, especially Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3. Mega Man 1 has some great tracks too, and same with 4 and 5, but specifically 2 and 3 are my favorites. And I think people know this, but if you don't, something that I find interesting is that every Mega Man game actually has a different composer, which is kind of crazy, considering that the music has maintained such a high quality throughout the entire series. Even the ones that I don't like as much, personally, like Mega Man 4 and 5, still have great tracks. And Mega Man 1, which is has great music too, is different than 2 and 3, so... Yeah, so I don't know, I just find that to be a crazy fact. Also, Mega Man 1, the composer... The music was actually a really important role in the game getting... continuing to get made and greenlit. So apparently... The Capcom execs, when they went to check out Mega Man 1, the thing they were most impressed by in the game was the music. And that's where they were like, okay, continue the project. The music's really good. You guys should continue doing this. Alright, that's death number 4, I think, for me? No, yeah. Because I died once at Bubble Man stage really stupidly, died twice to Woodman, also stupidly. Nah, not as stupidly, but still, died twice to Woodman. And now once the Flashman. I think that's all my deaths. I think Manami Matsumai is, or Mai, I think you pronounce it Mai. I think she was the composer of Mega Man 1, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that was one of the huge things, that Capcom was impressed by the music themselves, and they were like, wow, this is really good, this music, keep up what you're doing. And Mega Man 1 is the very first console game that was created by Capcom for the NES that wasn't... an arcade port, because they were making arcade games before the NES, but all their games up until Mega Man 1 were arcade ports, so that's another cool factor about Mega Man. So, yeah, first Capcom game that wasn't a port. Alright, so for defeating Flashman, I get another item. What will it be? I don't know, Dr. Light, why don't you tell me? Item 3, the spider crawl thingy. That's what I call it, or what I'm going to call it now, because it looks like a spider. Get your weapons ready. Okay, sure. Get equipped with item 3. Cool. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna start pressing start rapid fire and see who I land on. Heatman. All right, this is gonna be hell. All right, I love the music in Heatman's level. I actually like the level. I like the fact that it like trips me up the way that it does. And yeah, music is just badass, but it's probably gonna trip me up because I don't want to use item 2. So let's see how good my memory is. I think it's specifically the second block that disappears that always screws me over. Also, for this part, if you notice, I'm going pretty fast through it. It's because as soon as you shoot one of those guys who's out there, they're going to respawn after a certain amount of time. And if they do, they might hit you, making you fall in the lava. And that's how you die there. Also, this guy, best thing to do here is do that trick I was telling you about, where you despawn it. So, bye-bye, enemy. You've been despawned, bitch. Alright, let's see. Okay, this was a good test to see how well I could do that stuff still. Also, this part, man. This part's also rough to me. A lot of people die here, and I don't blame them at all. This is definitely a rough level. Okay, I guess I gotta just jump right away. I mean, yeah, so again, right there is teaching you the easy stuff, right? So that's like, okay, you learn the pattern, and now it's harder. But I think if I remember, if you jump twice right away, you always make that one. Twice right away. All right, so this one looks harder, but it's actually easier. So you have that hardest one in the middle, and then you get an easier one. So again, it's that design philosophy I was talking about. Okay, it's going to be the third one where I have to jump up. But I think it changes, and that's what throws me the fuck off here. So, oof, this is going to be scary as hell. I mean, hey, whatever. If I die, I die. At this point, my no death run has not happened. Okay, so I'm gonna have to count just in case. 1, 2. Okay, and that was it. That was it. Oh, got it! I fucking got it! Oh my god, yes! Oh man. All right, cool. First attempt. First attempt. I mean, I don't know why I'm so excited because my run's already screwed by stupid Bubble Man in the very first 5 seconds, but hey, I'm still hype about it, man. My memory's on point. I always, for some reason, that one where you drop down, I can't ever remember if it's 3 or 2 where that one up the top appears, but it's really hard to avoid that, because you really just kind of have to jump early. All right, so I think Heatman, if you shoot him right away, he does that flame thing. So the thing you want to do with him is what I'm doing right here, where you just, shit. Ah, God! Okay. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Why am I doing so bad against you, Heatman? But yeah, so as long as you shoot him right away to make it so he doesn't shoot out his crap at you, his fireballs at you, this is the pattern that you want to take advantage of. Because then, you know, like I'm doing right here, you're always going to avoid his attacks. So, that's how you beat a Mega Buster only. And that's the way to play Mega Man. Mega Buster only. Yo. At least that's how I play Mega Man. And obviously it's right, because I'm right. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm so happy that I pulled that off. That just makes my day. Makes my day. So when I was a kid, this is going to be a random story. This was back when Internet 1.0 was out, essentially. Back when it was like AOL, and that's what everyone used, AOL Instant Messenger. I made a Dragon Ball Z website. It was like DJK GoTank's DBZ site or something like that on Angel Fire, which was what everyone was using. And all my friends and I were making websites. And actually, my DBZ website got kind of big, because I kind of tried to just like load it with a ton of content, so no matter what you wanted, you can find it. And I was like part of that whole thing that people used to do back in the day, and Quickman is who I have to go to. But what people used to do back in the day, which is where you give other websites awards, and then you had forums on your website and guest books and things like that. Do I want that? Nah, I don't care. I haven't used an item yet, not gonna use one now. So, later on, I ended up making a video game website, finally, after my DBZ site. And my DBZ site I made in 6th grade. I think my video game one I made in like 7th or 8th grade or something like that. Or maybe I started the DBZ one in 5th grade. I don't know. It was a long, long time ago. And I was really young, Web 1.0. So, anyways, DBZ, or video game website, I didn't get very far into it, but I started trying to make strategy guide stuff, and one of the things I made was a Mega Man 2 guide, for like, here's all the bosses, here's their weaknesses, here's how you beat them, and I remember, to this day, that one of the only comments I got from someone was that they were like, you probably suck at this game, you're probably awful at it, you're garbage. And, like, I didn't have anything, and, like, this was before Let's Play, so it's not like anyone could see me play, right? But that was, like, one of the first things I got. It didn't bother me. I was like, alright, whatever, man, if that's what you think. But, anyways, I don't know, just, like, playing this now reminds me of that, and, like, I haven't thought about that in a long time. But I guess the fact that, like, now I'm actually having people watch me play the game, it makes me think, like, oh, I wonder how people are going to receive this, if they're gonna think I'm good at the game or if I'm shit. Or for the people who care. Okay, so what I just did there, by the way, as I was telling this grand website story. So, those beams that were shooting out kill you in one hit if they touch you. It's an automatic death. So the thing that most people do, and the way to get through it if you're struggling, is by using Flashman's ability, which stops time. Yeah, that's his ability, just stops time. So if you do that, you can go down there without any of those things even shooting out at you. But obviously at this point I've pretty much remembered the pattern of where to go to get down. Sometimes it still gets me. When I'm doing a no-death run, this is usually the second level I go to, because of the fact that that can still get me. But yeah, so if I'm like really trying on a no-death run, is what I mean, where I'm not just doing like random levels, or random, whatever, random bosses, you know what I'm saying. Ah, so close, I didn't have full health. I started trying to concentrate on the boss, because like, oh fuck, quick man, I'm getting close, getting close. But yeah, so because of that, there are definitely times I slip up there and I die, so it's definitely a good first place to go to if you're trying to do no death run. That's my well, I should say Mega Buster only, no items, no death run. It's very specific rules that I gave myself there. But yeah, if you're doing that, I recommend this be the second stage you go to. He-Man should definitely be #1, just because that's so shit right there. Actually, you know what I'm realizing too? I think the reason I died to Bubble Man's level, I think there actually is a bit of a lag on his level because of the waterfall sprite. I think that's actually, there's a slowdown on the NES version too, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm just gonna keep on trying to justify myself here. Don't worry about me as I try to justify my poor play. Oh yeah, Wily! Yo, stop eyebrow raising at me, bro. Stop your brow raise. Not about that. So, Mega Man 2 is one of the games where you have to go to the Wily stages right away, and you can't replay old levels. They changed that eventually. But anyways, also one of the greatest tracks of all time. I'll shut up for a second. Alright guys, this is going to wrap up episode 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's play with me. I think that was episode 3. I've just been recording these in a row, so I'm gonna say yes. Yes, that was episode 3. Alright guys, thanks so much, and I will see you guys later. Later guys, peace. For episode 3 or 4. Since I'm just rapid fire recording these, to be honest. Bye bye.